Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Quinn from Quinn's Cars, and today we're talking about a really interesting topic about a certain truck backed by Jeff Bezos that may be one of the most affordable, one of the coolest and most intriguing vehicles in the modern era. We're talking about the Slate Truck. Check it out. So the Slate Truck is an EV that's been going pretty viral lately, and it's been going viral for kind of all the right reasons. One of the main reasons is its affordability. When you look at a vehicle that's in the mid $20,000 range, you start to wonder, that is a price that is so good, is it too good to be true? And the whole purpose behind Slate Auto and the idea of the Slate Truck and the Slate vehicle is supposed to be all about minimalism and bringing back a simpler, more futuristic, modern feel for what you need. The reason this vehicle has gone so viral is because it's made some pretty bold decisions with its practicality and with its simplicity. Some of the decisions have been so practical and so simple that you start to wonder, are they cutting costs too much? One of the biggest considerations when you're looking for a new vehicle, and especially an EV, is the price. The price of an EV and a newer vehicle has skyrocketed. Based on research I've been doing, it says that the average new car price monthly is $750. Now you factor in insurance and gas and charging, and especially if you're making configurations to your home due to a new electric vehicle, all of those things can be factors that can be a nightmare financially. I mean, I was looking up studies that say that 70% of Americans don't make $100,000 a year, or $100,000 a year or less. So when you're looking at the new cost of vehicles, you really want it to be in a range of around $400 a month. And with the Slate vehicle, with the Slate Truck, Slate Auto as a company has vowed to make it a vehicle that is affordable and that will offer customization options as well, because it is a very bare bones vehicle. Like, when you look at it, it's not even painted. At face value, it's easy to say that it's a cost-effective vehicle because of how many cuts that they've made to the vehicle. For example, there's not even an infotainment screen in the vehicle, but they do have options for you to customize within the interior of your vehicle as well. When Slate first unveiled their vehicle, they kind of promised that it was going to be under a $20,000 price point. But with the new executive orders through Trump that are potentially going to be dropping those federal tax incentives for getting an EV, that kind of begs the question of, okay, now that's why that they've kind of put that price point at the mid 20,000s and not at below 20,000. One of the big things too is with this vehicle, the simplicity really does equal savings. These modular platforms of being customizable, but being able to add and subtract things while keeping the same platform. It's almost like a Lego brick where you can just put on a new brick and then unbrick it anytime you want. The thing that I actually really like about this vehicle is it is a blank canvas, especially with its modular platform. You can go in and customize anything. I mean, it's really cool that you can go on the website and you can really change how the interior looks. You can add screens, you can add an interior Bluetooth speaker, you can change certain things about your key fob, and then the exterior, you can of course change that exterior color with the vinyl wrap. You can do little changes with the tail lights and the headlights, different grille options. It really is something that they made to be changed. And when I say this design is minimal, it is minimal. It is gray, it is unpainted, a lot of plastics, a lot of metal, but there is something kind of cyberpunk bare bones about this vehicle that in a way offers you maybe more than what some new vehicles may offer. There may be vehicles out there that have the craziest speakers and, leather seats and power windows, which that's another thing. This vehicle has roll windows, which is interesting. But these newer vehicles, they may offer these things, but they come at an incredible cost, an incredible markup, in all honesty, because this universal dock that they have in these Slate vehicles are specifically meant for your phone, which most people use, and for tablets, which are, let's be honest, in most vehicles. I mean, you go into a brand new SUV or a truck, it's essentially a tablet. So if you're going to be charged significantly less for essentially the same technology, it kind of makes sense to just go with the thing that you can customize from the get-go at a cheaper cost. Another thing I actually really like about the fundamental reason for this vehicle is they've made it to where you can customize it, even though it's very bare bones. They've made it to where it's a very affordable price point. And one thing that they've really focused on is safety. And that's actually a really important thing because especially when you're driving a vehicle at this price point, you can kind of run that question in your mind of, okay, well, did they sacrifice some safety features to get us to this point? And Slate Auto has made it very clear that their goal with this vehicle is to have a 5-star crash rating, to have front and rear cameras, to have automatic emergency braking. I mean, this vehicle is meant to be an extremely safe vehicle and not be cutting costs in that manner. On top of all of that, one of the coolest things is you can convert your Slate Truck into a Slate SUV because, again, it's in that modular platform and all the vehicles are built exactly the same. That's one of those cost-cutting options that we talked about before, and that's why you can convert that truck into an SUV. And the SUV option is actually really cool. It is a size that is extremely reasonable, has a range of anywhere from 150 to 240 miles, and is something that, again, is what you need to get from point A to point B, but looks cool doing it. This company, Slate, is so focused on making sure that you get what you want and you get what you need at an affordable price, that this kind of 1, 2, 3 combo is really what's making people kind of go nuts about this company. I mean, everyone I know that loves cars is very interested in the direction that this is going, not only because it has the Jeff Bezos name behind it and the price behind it, but also because, again, it's giving you also what you want. And with these customizable options, it can easily be intimidating to say, well, maybe there's too many options. What if I don't know how to install these options? Slate has also thought of that too. The goal is to come out with something called Slate University. And it's something where if you're intimidated by DIY projects and you've never really done any customization on your vehicles, they'll have a specific portal or specific part of their website that you can go to where it will teach you how to install these different parts and really create these vehicles on your own, specifically with that vinyl wrap, because that can be a really intimidating, tough project if that's not something that you've done before. I am actually really impressed and excited to see where Slate is going to go with this vehicle. I'm excited to see if they keep true to that $20,000 range, whether that be the mid 20,000, preferably below 20,000. But of course, with the federal mandates and the federal tax incentives playing a role into if people are going to be buying EVs in the future, or if it's going to be a more cost-effective solution with that extra cost on top of it. That kind of just depends on the buyer and if it's worth it for them. One of the big points is the fact that it's 2 doors. When you look at trucks in the US today that are being sold now, it's something like less than 5% of those trucks are 2-door trucks. Now, again, people from Slate have come out and said that this truck is not meant necessarily to be a utility-driven truck. It's more of a commuter-based truck, an everyday person truck.
Why do you have a two-door?
For many people, that's all they need. And if you look around, often when you see people out driving the truck, there's, a single individual or, maybe two passengers.
Again, that's not to say that these vehicles could not be used for a utility purpose, but I think the demographic for utility-focused people and family-focused people are going to have their own concerns on both ends with the all-wheel drive capabilities, the fact that it's two doors, maybe technological features, and towing capability. Those are all things that I think may be solved in the future. Based on what I've seen and the research that I saw, they seem as a company very focused on getting in the market and becoming a commuter's vehicle first. Slate's goal at the end of the day, though, I think is something that people need and want, but keeping the reality of the price in the back of everyone's minds. They've done a good job at cutting costs without making it so blatant that they are cutting costs for the wrong reasons. The reason I think this vehicle is going to be successful, and the reason I think that it has already seen success, when this vehicle was unveiled in the first 2 weeks, it had 100,000 reservations. Personally, I love the direction of where this company is taking the vehicle and showing their love of the automobile and being able to give that to almost everyone. Again, when you think of this mid $20,000 price point and the very low percentage of new vehicles that are able to hit that $20,000 range, even mid $20,000 range, you kind of realize very quickly that this is something really special, because when you can get a custom wrap and make it any color you want, you can make the interior customized, you can add certain speakers to it, you can add certain screens to it, and all of those things that you're doing to customize it are not only going to be cheaper through Slate, but they're also coming out with a program to teach you how to do all of these things. There's really zero downside of getting a vehicle like this when the future is most likely electric. The future is most likely going to be needing to get an affordable car for an economy that, let's face it, is not getting any better. And it's something that is really commuter focused. The Slate Truck EV really does an amazing job at hitting all the nails on the head. They give you minimalism with customization. They give you customization with instruction. They give you all of those things at a cheaper cost through them, and they give you it all wrapped in a pretty nice package. I'm very curious to see what you guys think about this vehicle. I did think initially that it was going to be kind of a gimmicky vehicle where they were cutting costs in all the wrong places and trying to save money, but doing more research on this Slate truck, I'm very impressed with the level of safety, customization, primary focus on the consumer at an amazing price. I'm trying to find the downside, but I genuinely can't. Of course you can find things with more luxuries, more tech, maybe more options, but the important thing here is the practicality, the customization, and the affordability. It is very rare to put all those three things in one magical soup and come up with an actually amazing product. Let me know down in the comments whether you think that this is a car that is maybe too minimalist and maybe too bare bones, or if you think this is the future, if you think this is something that is offering something at a great price and with great practicality. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone that you know that's interested in EVs, trucks, cars. I love making these videos, and let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys. Thanks.